the previous week so far. And with that, I gotta say, there's only one thing that we got to say. It's Asphalt 9 here with a lot of great races between the best of best on both the Android as well as the iOS side.
Yeah, because 2 days ago, finally, after weeks and weeks and weeks of seeing the top races, the top plays from the Asphalt 9 Legends brand, we finally get to witness their grand finals, and what a day it was, Contra.
That's right, and well, of course, we're going to be bringing you all these action here as we will be starting off here on Asphalt Legends 9.
Yep, okay, so let's take a quick look at the Android side first, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because it was a head-to-head, and if I'm not mistaken, it was between ASL Gimmick as well as Top Copy, all right? And here's the thing, they have managed to climb up the ladder all the way through, and this was a best out of 5. This was the very last race between the two, and ASL Gimmick actually won this 3-1 Contra.
3-1. That is actually quite a matchup as Top Copy, you can see that he's trailing right behind, but he couldn't really find spaces to overtake because this map is really all about those tight angles and those drifts. If you were to actually take one wrong ramp on one of that, it's pretty much game over if you were to collide with any obstacles.
Absolutely, man. You can see Top Copy just following from the back. And there's just not much mistakes being made by Top Copy as much as the rights being done by ASL Gimmick here. He loses close to 0 speed, taking all of the ramps perfectly to give himself that barrel roll. And this is that second lap. And quite honestly, when I thought Top Copy was about to catch up, he actually fell even further behind Contra.
Yeah, and that's really unfortunate because you just look at how ASL Gimmick is playing. He's not really dropping a second. The first lap, it seems to be 55 seconds. And just check it out. By the very end of this one, he doesn't seem to have dropped to less than 250. Only that sort of turning where he really needs to lose a little speed just to make that real big turn. And, well, after that, it was all some great nitro boosts.
Oh, absolutely, man. And ASL Gimmick has been, you know, the chart topper for quite a number of weeks prior to this as well. And Top Copy, a couple of times he managed to come in there and sneak his name in. But when everything boiled down to this one grand final, he hit that 360 as well. And that's a flex 360 just to show that, brother man, I can pull this off. Hey, dude, and here's the best part, right? Malaysia had some representation, Contra.
Wow, this is what I'm really excited about and also very proud of. Now Extreme is taking on Morasi. Well, of course, I thank you to production crew because I couldn't read Japanese myself. And it basically is the sound of nitrogen, just to correct myself.
Hydrogen, Contra.
Hydrogen.
We went over this, my man. The sound of hydrogen just could not beat Extreme, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look at the way he took all of these corners. But you know, the one thing that I noticed about Extreme is the way he goes in there and conserves his nitrous, right? He uses that imperfect nitrous boost to perfection. Keeps hitting that handbrake and then blasting through, not losing even a little bit of speed. But the biggest difference between Gimmick as well as Top Copy as well as Extreme and the sound of hydrogen is you can see hydrogen's just so close by him. One small mistake by Extreme could have cost him the race here in this final one.
Exactly, like a few seconds ago, we did see that there was a near miss as well. That could have actually been a little bit of an opening for sound of hydrogen, but since there's so much nitrous that's being used by Extreme, you know, nitro is better than hydrogen anytime.
Most definitely, man. And you put an Extreme right there in front of it, he's going to be able to take this. Now, obviously, that was a real close wipe. He almost got taken out there, Contra. But this is exactly what we're talking about, right? With Extreme being able to control his car to that level, unfortunately, the sound of hydrogen just could not get anywhere near to him. And at the end of the day, that finished with a 3-1 as well.
That's right. So, of course, congratulate both sides, both the Android as well as the iOS players, as they have done it in the stylistic fashion.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, you know, I am the one to drive this point home nobody can pick this game up and play like that on day one, right? It literally takes months and months and months of effort, driving that exact same track, hitting those exact same turns, and practicing your nitrous burst to the T to be able to pull that off. So absolutely well done to Gimmick as well as Extreme Contra.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they'll be moving forward to the challenge bout. And with that, we'll take a little bit of a short breather there, and we'll bring you more news to come after this.
Before we jump into the next one, here's a quick reminder for all of you mobile gamers out there. The ESL Mobile Open is just around the corner, so head over to Twitter right now and get all of those details. Tell your friends, build a team, and earn a spot in the finals.
Feel the lights, see the stage, hear the vibe. Pumped up to get ready for the fight. Big dreams, one chance, be the star. I'm the winner coming out of the dark.
Step out as a motivator, let them know that the weight's up. That's how we know when we level up. Hey, that's how we know when we level up.
Level up. All we know about is level up. Are we ready not to level up? You know we fall and we get up. Level up. All we know about is level up. Are we ready not to level up? It's time, get up.
Back against the wall, still I'm standing tall. Know about the ball, I got my fan with me. That's how we know when we level up. Yeah, that's how we know when we level up. Level up.